The reporter in collaboration with Gunman Boxing. Now I'm joined by James Francis here at Wembley. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling boss. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all good. Obviously, I saw your whole story as a fighter in your career. For the people who don't know, can you explain like your journey, your up and coming from a young boy to now fighting at Wembley on a massive card?
So 10 years ago, I was in a care home, a children's home, and had nothing. And then obviously I started boxing, and by a man, Andy Robinson. He was me one-to-one. So he said, come down to the boxing gym. And I started with all my mates, to be honest. And I thought to myself, didn't think nothing of it. I thought I'm going to be the last one in here, just out of all my mates, just like as a competitive thing.
Yeah.
And then it turned out he had my first amateur fight, and I knocked the kid clean out. And then from then, everyone was like boasting about me, saying, when's your next fight and that. So I started getting into it. And then it turned out that I just kept chipping away. And then I thought I'm good enough. Like, I thought I was good enough to go pro. And then it turned out that I was a pro for a couple of years but never fought. And I was just in and out of gyms, just learning bits and bobs. And then, obviously, 10 years later, I'm fighting at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mad. Yeah. What stage in your career did you want to become a pro fighter and build yourself?
To be honest, it was when I weren't dedicated in the amateurs, so I just wanted to have like a little bit of structure to just like, if you're a professional, you have a fight date at this time and you've got this amount of weeks to train and prepare for it. So something for like, so I can have preparation for it. And then obviously in the amateurs I was fighting people and I just weren't getting near them because they was in and out and I was like small, stocky, compact and that. And then it turned out that I thought I'm going to go pro, and I have loads of family members and I thought I can sell tickets. And then it turned out that I went pro with John Smog down at Molly McSteen. Didn't end up having a fight for him though, and then I've just been moving gyms and now I'm in Golden Gloves. So yeah,
of course, it's amazing. Well, how nervous are you to fight at Wembley? Obviously, we know it's sold out. We know the ticket sales weren't a problem for Queensbury. So, would you say, obviously, because this is the biggest fight in your career, that there's a lot of nerves there going into it?
No, none whatsoever. Only because I'm the B-side. I'm turning up. They're thinking that they're going to get a rollover or I'm coming for a payday, but I'm turning up, and when I get a win on Saturday night, it's only going to open the doors. It's going to make my name bigger, open the doors, and I feel like now just getting interviews with everyone, that I don't fold under pressure. Where I've been in life to where I am now, I've achieved anyway. This is just like a cherry on top of the cake. So from now onwards, it's only going to get bigger and better. So on Saturday night, I'm coming for the win regardless, and that's it. Yeah.
Of course. And you mentioned it's only going to get bigger and better eventually. What would be your dream fight?
Probably to fight at Anfield, or definitely. Me. Well, I set little goals in my life and little dreams. And when I was watching the Eubank and Ben fight the other month, with all my estate over us got together to watch the fight, and he said that'll be you soon, and I got goosebumps. And then a couple of weeks later, my coach has said, got a fight for you at Wembley Stadium. And it's just mad, if you look at things and believe that you can get there and do it, you can do it, and that's it.
Of course, it's an amazing journey. And lastly, have you got anyone in your career who helped you stay disciplined, stay consistent to thank?
Yeah, I've got loads. I've got Andy Robinson, who got me into boxing. Obviously, shout out my team who are here, who've got me here. Wayne, Richie, Carl from Golden Gloves, and all the lads down at Golden Gloves. Then I've obviously got all my family, my brothers and sisters, and all of them are very supportive. And all my estate that's behind me, they're all supportive as well. We're all like one family. But I've got to shout out, obviously, Andy Robinson, who got me into the boxing gym for the first time when I was younger, from Eighton ABC. Oh yeah, and all the Eighton ABC crew, they all know who they are. That they've all not let me pay subs for years when I've had no money and stuff. So it helps. And then obviously a massive shout out to a lad off our estate called Josh Cully. Josh Cully used to don't know if he'll like me saying this, but used to come down with like bags of food when he had no food and that, when I started living on my own and stuff. So yeah, people like him I'll never forget, and I'm 100% that I'm coming home with the victory on Saturday for me and every person who I've mentioned and everyone who I've haven't mentioned as well.
Of course. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
And yeah.